Copyright Fair Use Notice Title 17 U.S. Code Section 107 through 118 of the Copyright Law. All media in this video is used for the purposes of review and commentary for fair use. All footage and music and images used belong to their respective copyright owners. All review material is meant for mature audiences and are looked at from an adult perspective. Viewers under the age of 13 should not watch without parental guidance. Wolf Style, Third Form, Raging Tsunami, and unlike Tanjiro's waves, they're real and spectacular. If you get that reference, comment the answer down below. Welcome, everyone. I'm Gao, also known as Anime Master 909. I'm back with another Paper Fame Gao reaction. And with me, as always, our Paper and Fame.
Hello, howdy everybody.
And today we're tackling Demon Slayer episode 17. And as you probably noticed, 16 did end up taking a while, but not just for the reasons that I thought it would. Due to some mental things that were going in my head that are settled now, rest assured, I'm going back to the original schedule that I have with the Demon Slayer and doing an episode every other week. This show will also give me a chance to do some other projects, because let me tell you, we've had quite a few different video projects in the works that, well, basically haven't been touched since we recorded them.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the two of us doing the editing, and double unfortunately, our main jobs that we actually get paid to do have to come first. We're trying to keep up with a relatively steady schedule, and we are trying to stay on top of at least the recording wise and making sure everything's backed up, especially after what happened before. But it's a slow progress, but we did discuss it, and we talked about when we're going to be releasing a new project. We'll be doing a trailer for it, so you'll kind of get a taste of what's to come before we start releasing the episodes either weekly or semi-weekly.
But given the part of the Demon Slayer anime we're currently in, and the Paper and Fame's shared to, what's the word I want to use, resentment of insects, it'll give their nerves a chance to calm down before each recording right now.
I think that's the truth.
Yeah, this arc is what... And the fact that one of the moons is here is just making it all the more staggering, I suppose is the right word.
Fear-inducing, insane, downright terrifying if you got arachnophobia.
All of the above. But yeah, so... And also, since we do space these out, I've been theorizing, speculating, and all manner of bits and bobs. One thing that I've been thinking about is with the elemental nature that we are being shown through the effects of the breathing styles. So far, we've got the water breathing, the lightning breathing, and the beast breathing. So if these things are real, then would there not be like an insect breathing then in coordination with the beast breathing? And if there's lightning breathing, would there not also be thunder breathing? And with water breathing, would there not also be ice or snow breathing?
Well, Paper, I can tell you. Yeah, I can tell you though, Paper. The lightning breathing. It's actually called thunder breathing.
Oh, okay.
And I know that some breathing swordsmen take offense to if you call them either fire or flame style breathing, whichever one it is. I've drawn a blank.
Yep.
Okay.
It's weird like that.
But before we officially dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, comment down below, as that'll help in this modern age of YouTube. And if you're feeling a little bit generous, maybe consider donating to our Patreon or our Ko-fi. Our tiers start at $5 a month, and the higher tiers help you control what we react to. We also offer one-time purchases for specific series that you want to support. So, are you boys ready to slice on in?
I'm ready to cut these spiders into pieces.
Same. Let's do this.
The 12 Kizuki should possess a high amount of Kibutsuji's blood. If I can extract it, the medicine that'll help Nezuko will be finished sooner. Inosuke's still back there.
Dude, did you take out that monster?
Hey, are you okay? You're bleeding.
I asked you if you defeated that thing or not.
Yeah, I did. But enough about that. Your wounds.
Don't go showering me with your mushy sensitivity and kindness. I don't need it. You got that?
He's blushing
After
underneath the
all,
mask.
Anything you can do, I can do too. Before you know it, my head will be
Anything
even
you
harder
can
than
do,
yours.
I can do better.
He's not doing well. I couldn't save our other friends either.
Tanjiro,
Gave
no.
off a scent of terror and suffering.
That's just the line
Enough
of
to
work
make
you're
her
in,
yearn for
Tanjiro.
death.
Sadly, there are bound to be casualties.
What is it about this mountain anyway? A demon family living here, as well as one of the 12 Kizuki? I didn't think demons gathered together like that.
Yeah, you'd think that.
Well, that is what the demon doctor lady said.
Something just pricks me. What the hell? I'm so frustrated. I can't find Tanjiro or Inosuke anywhere. Where did they go? Great, now what? Something really stinks around here too. Gross. I think I'm gonna cry. And the sound of these spiders running around
Oh,
is
God,
so creepy.
God, no.
I'm sure
Yep.
they're just doing
No.
their best
Yeah,
to survive the
Paper,
same
here's
thing
the
that
sad
they
part.
have.
Remember how I said he has enhanced hearing?
Yeah,
That means he can hear every single spider crittering around along the floor. Imagine that.
no, thank you. No. I'm not.
Be quiet! Stop moving around!
Oh, right.
Oh, fuck, no, fuck,
What
no,
am I even
no,
looking at?
no, a pox,
Yeah.
a pox upon, no.
Must master a single move.
What did that spider have a human face on it? What is happening right now? What is happening? Please be a dream, please be a dream, please be a dream, please be a dream! If I wake up right now, I promise
Paper's
to work harder.
moved in a nutshell,
If I were to
folks.
wake up in the presence of my precious Nezuko, then I'll do anything!
Pause.
Daniel,
Let's give credit to the tiny bird, because Zenitsu is running at top coward speed, and the bird is still keeping up just by the flapping of its wings, for one.
This ain't the first time that bird has had to do that.
Also, no, because there's a difference between a fight or flight instinct. My instinct is fight. That's why I say burn it with fire. Fire, wind, lightning, heavy objects. Gao, I am cautious hero levels of make sure that fucker is dead.
Fair enough. I just meant more the wishing the spider was a dream part.
No, because you know what? It's not gonna matter whether it's a dream or not. Because if it's dead, it's dead. And I make sure it's dead.
Fair enough. Just a small joke I was attempting.
labor, how we've been plow fields, a whole acre, no two! I promise! Let me wake up from this nightmare!
Oh, also, pause. He is very lucky that these guys do not have steel thread option, because him running at top speed towards, like, you know, garrote wire type situation, but in like a net format, he could, running as fast as he was without, like, you know, slicing or nothing, he could have ripped himself to pieces.
Oof, there's a frightening thought.
Yeah, honestly, for those of you who don't know, we're trying to get King to watch more horror movies. Last year, we were torn between You're Next and Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I thought the comedy aspect aspect would, ease King into the more horror aspect, but that plan blew up in a ring of fire. But in your next, one of the most messed up scenes was like one of the few siblings that was actually like brave enough to actually stand up and do something. Literally went to run and get help, and the set up a wire at the door, and she got clipped. That's bad, but I think like the crap that happened in the collector and the collection is way worse, because that was like some Saw level BS. And those aren't not the only horror movies that have like used that trick, but it's still nasty business, because that's usually the FU ending. It's like, oh yeah, the people are on the snowmobiles and they're driving away, everything looks fine, and then they reach the border and either the wire hits the machine or it hits them, and because of how fast they're going, they're screwed.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell?
So, Paper, remember how the spider had a face?
What the heck is that?
Yeah?
Are those humans?
You're gonna
who
see
got
how they're
turned into
made.
Spiders? Is that house floating? I can't quite make it out. But are those threads? And it really stinks.
And remember what you said about the iron? Remember what you said about the iron thread?
The smell is making my throat
Of course
hurt.
it does. It was
Not
seconds
just that,
ago.
It's irritating
Exactly.
my eyes too.
What the hell is that?
The horror.
No. Oh god.
It's huge. Look at the size of that thing.
Oh
It's
god.
absolutely gigantic.
Yep.
You better not start talking to me! I don't want to hear it from you! There's no point in running away! You've already lost the battle! I told you not to talk to me!
Now, could you pause for a second? So yeah, Paper. Last episode, we met the mother. Meet the brother.
Okay. Honestly, his voice is throwing me so dang hard, because it sounds like freaking Ken Ichijoji
From
when he was
Digimon.
doing.
I was just about to say that.
I don't know if it is. We'll look it up later. But it is throwing me off, because I'm just like, I just want to just say, shut up, Ken.
Talking! Thinks that you give me the creeps, alright! So you already know how dire this situation is for you! What are you talking about?
Oh god,
Take
with
a
the
look at your hands.
not the
My hands?
uh,
Why? What's
Oh,
wrong with my
Lord.
hand? What's this? You're poison. The spider bit you, didn't it? You're gonna turn into one before long. In half an hour, you'll be my slave, crawling all over the ground. Do you understand? Here, I'll use this watch to explain. By the time this long hand goes around once, you'll have become one of the spiders. When the hand arrives here, you'll feel tingling and pain in your limbs. When it's here, you'll feel dizzy and nauseous. Here, your body will immediately start to shrink and you'll black out. And by the time you wake up...
Zenitsu, honey, please, for all that's good and holy, kill this thing. Kill it fast, kill it hard. Ah, God, no.
Running away is useless, I know, but you're crazy if you think I'm not gonna try and get away! What do you think you're doing?
In the trees, not
you
big.
shut up! There's no need to be afraid. Once the transformation has taken effect, you lose your humanity. Exactly! That's just what I've been dreading about all this! Why can't you get that through your head, huh? Someone like you wouldn't have anyone special in their lives! Maybe some more poison would help, so we can speed up the process for you. No, not that! Stay away from me! I don't want to turn into one of those things! Get a hold of yourself! Stop crying!
Flashback.
Doing that isn't going to get you anywhere! Calm down from there! You hear me, Zenitsu? We're going to continue training!
If I go through another one of your training regimens, I'm gonna die! I'm not gonna be able to handle it!
You're not going to die! Not from this! Come down from there, you fool!
Come on, Gramps!
Address me as master!
But I want to call you Gramps because I love you!
So, Fame, correct me if I'm wrong, is Zenitsu's master his biological grandfather? Because that was always the impression I had.
Zenitsu. Okay, Zenitsu, family lineage. Page 33. No, he is not his biological grandfather. Zenitsu was an orphan. He calls his master Gramps because he took him in and raised him.
Alright. Well, at least I didn't say it as an absolute fact, like how I did with the Inosuke's mask earlier in the series reaction. Turns out, while it's a widely held theory that the boar's head mask Inosuke wears was the board that raised him, it's never been confirmed, as some double fact checking on my part to perused a couple of times over.
When the girl I loved made me raise money so she could run off with another guy, you rescued me from my mountain of debt. Maybe all you wanted was to be able to train a swordsman. But I want to live up to your expectations too. I don't know that I can though. I feel terrible about the fact that I'm like this. I really do. Just so you know, I've been skipping out on sleep so that I can train more. But I have absolutely nothing to show for it. Why? Seriously, is there some reason I don't know?
And here's why he has yellow hair.
His hair.
The potential lies within you!
I've had enough of it all.
Zenitsu, are you okay?
Getting hit by lightning. How unlucky can you get?
And that's how his hair became blonde.
Somehow.
Zenitsu, honey, typically when there is a storm, you stay out of tall places. You don't hide in trees when there's a storm. You actually stay away from the trees. So no, you weren't unlucky. You just needed to not be in the damn tree.
Well, to be fair, that storm came on pretty suddenly.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, it's not a matter of luck.
It changed. I was thankful just to be alive, but even so, I hate myself more than anyone else. I always try to get my act together, but I just end up running away or cowering in fear. Pathetic. I want to change. I want to be a capable individual. The fact is,
I'm doing absolutely everything that I can, but I still have to be turned into some horrific spider creature. It can't be. Say it isn't true.
What's up with this guy? He's a strange one.
You have no idea, man.
Oh crap! Don't climb up here! Can you leave me alone for just a little bit? This is all too much for me to handle right now!
Boy.
my hair's falling out already. Wait, my hair.
Hey, he never mentioned that part to me!
Okay, can you stop cutting to him, please?
There it is.
Alright, now to get the epic fight scene
Be a
started.
demon slayer who came here to kill our family.
Please, just kill the thing.
Fainted. How spineless can you get?
Extremely.
Oh, God.
Fall on his head and
Ah.
die. What the hell?
Please kill this thing.
Here it comes.
Thunder breathing technique. First form.
Poison sputum!
Hey!
Bad breath.
Did he just twist his body in midair? With such quick reflexes, I hardly recognize him.
Thunder breathing. First form.
Hey, you guys! Go take him down!
Thunder breathing. First form.
He's been going into that same stance over and over. He must only be capable of that one attack.
And pause.
Don't worry about it.
So, Paper, anything to say about that comment?
Honestly, even if that's true, as a watcher of Bleach, like, they literally only taught Kenpachi one technique because that one technique in his hands was more destructive. We're done. We're not teaching him more. So even if it is just one technique, you fool, do not fear the one person that's mastered 100 techniques. Fear the one that's mastered the one, because that one could be more threatening and their use of it could be more deadly than you can understand. But I'm just taking a stab in the dark. I'm guessing he does have other techniques. This guy's just making a bit of an assumption.
Technically, you're right, Paper. Zenitsu does have another move. Exactly one. Or one other move
This
for
is
clarification.
interesting.
Fair enough.
Zenitsu. That's good enough progress. Mastering even one is cause for celebration. You can only do one thing. Hone it to perfection. Work on refining it to its utmost potential.
But Gramps, just a little while ago, you were really angry because thunder breathing has 6 forms, and all I can manage to do is one.
Do you know what the process of forging a sword is?
I don't know. I wish he'd stop hitting me. I'm gonna cry.
When making a sword, you hammer and hammer to get rid of impurities and anything else you don't need. The greater the purity of the blade, the more durable it becomes.
Is that why you keep clobbering me day in and day out? I'm not made of steel. I'm living flesh.
You're not much of a threat, are you? And you call yourself a demon
God.
slayer. Any minute now, you'll be rendered immobile by that poison.
Zenitsu, perfect it. It's all right to cry, or go off
The
by
fastest
yourself.
this thing dies, the happier I will
Just
be.
don't ever give
Zenitsu,
up.
please, you will get a point in my book.
Believe in yourself.
Just
on,
kill
Pip,
this
you're gonna
damn
earn
thing.
Training.
Trust
You'll
me,
be
he's gonna
rewarded
earn
for
that
that
point.
without question. Work to forge yourself like a tempered blade and become the most resilient of all. Focus on what you do best.
Don't worry.
Get out of here.
Uh,
You gonna make me repeat myself? Leave my sight. You know why. Will you cry like a baby all day long? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Good for nothing. Any effort spent on you is an absolute waste of time.
Who the hell are
Teacher is
you?
an extraordinary man.
But Gramps told me that.
Hey, you! Don't go being all familiar and calling him Gramps! He's a former Hashira, someone who earned the highest title in the Demon Slayer Corps. Hardly anyone ever gets the chance to be trained by a former Hashira. The time he spends training was all for nothing.
Something to say, Paper?
Yeah, it's interesting because, again, like, looking towards Bleach, typically, like, a Soul Reaper captain either retains the position until they either die in battle or they retire and pass on through other specific magical ways.
Which is oddly the same thing happens with an Ashura. You either retire or you die in battle.
Well, because you see, with this, you would think that you wouldn't be allowed to retire.
Yeah, but I would like to point out that Zenitsu's master, he had a peg leg.
Yeah, I get it. Like, Purple Heart-esque type of, like, honorable discharge. He's allowed to retire from the war, and he's replaced to an instructor position, passing on the good work. It surprises me because with how much you're trying to hype up the moons and the Hashira, it's kind of a bit distracting to see this old guy be called that. And don't get me wrong, Genkai, Master Roshi, like, I know there are old badasses. It's just weird because they're telling us, not really showing us. And I don't quite like that. Because that feels kind of like early on in Bleach when a Menos Grande first appeared, and they talked about how they would need the Royal Guard to deal with it, when really Menos get the point where it's like any 5th seat and higher can handle a Menos Grande. I just don't like it when series try to write a check that the writing or the anime can't cash.
It's infuriating to see! I hate even looking at you, so get out! Why are you even here? Why do you insist on clinging on like a patch of mold?
And who's this?
So, you remember
Just
how...
an NPC.
I have no parents.
Yeah.
No one who has hopes for me. No one with dreams that eventually,
What?
one day,
What? But what? No.
You know what, I'm just gonna do this. Paper, remember how Tanjiro's teacher had other students? All the retired Hashira have had students.
Like, I get that, but like, with how they're like setting this guy up, you would think it would be a situation of we're gonna see him again and Zenitsu's like gonna prove him wrong.
He's basically one of the bullies from Zenitsu's past when he was training to learn thunder breathing. It kind of, like they said, Zenitsu can only use the first style, and to everybody else, that made him an embarrassment of their breathing style.
And I get it. I do. I really honestly do. Again, I know they're like not showing his face, and again, it probably doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but like his design isn't bad, and even the voice actor like seems nice. I wouldn't mind him coming back and either getting some humble pie or, oh, he was also at the mountain range, but he didn't survive. Him dying off screen just kind of blows, you know?
Be
Fair
able to
enough.
accomplish something important. Not even a thing as simple as proving myself useful to someone, either by protecting them or making them happy. Just once in my life. I have no one like that. If you mess up or cry, or run away even once, everyone says, oh, this guy's no good, and walk away. Or so I thought.
Eesh.
Time and time again, Gramps would run me through my paces. I tried running away on numerous occasions. But each time I did, he'd drag me right back. He smacked me around a little too much for my liking. But he never abandoned me.
Get him! And get more poison into his veins!
Eesh.
Okay,
There it is.
seriously, these things. Ah, God! No.
Bug Zapper!
What's this? The air is vibrating.
Thunder breathing. Burst form. Thunderclap and flash. Sixfold.
He vanished?
No, it's just moving that fast.
Get leaving your web behind, bitch!
And Zenitsu is slowly climbing out the negatives and papers.
Did I get slashed?
Nice.
Me? It can't be. To think, by someone like him. This is ridiculous! I was defeated by someone who could hardly move their limbs!
Bye, Ken.
I just want
Okay, but
a happy, peaceful dream. And I'm more powerful than anyone who help me make in trouble, anytime, and everything that Gramps taught me. All the time and effort he spent, it wasn't for nothing. In this dream, thanks to Gramps, I became strong and was able to help a lot of people. But the time for dreams is over now. Is that you, Jotaro? I'm so sorry. can use the breathing technique to slow down the poison. Even if it's painful, even if it's agonizing. Don't try to take the easy way out. Our Gramps will let you have it. Yeah. And Tanjiro's gonna yell at you too.
What was that sound? Did lightning just strike?
How should
You could say that.
Well, I'm not smelling any thunderclouds, but that odor got stronger and is messing with my senses again. Inosuke! I think I'm gonna go take that path instead.
Why are you telling me? Do whatever you want!
So we're headed back down.
Back down?
Down the mountain, I mean.
Why would I do that? Just beat it!
What about all your wounds, though?
What are you talking about? I'm not hurt at all!
Who are you trying to fool?
What? You've got to be
and-
kidding me, Inosuke.
And this is coming from me and Nosuke.
Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then? I've heard worse.
Anyone from a mile away could see how bloodied you are.
Oh.
That demon! The scent hanging over this
Hi.
mountain blocked me
This is
from picking
sister.
that up.
Listen up, you damn demon! I'm gonna tear you to shreds! Get back here!
Hang on!
I'm guessing little sister.
Who are you calling?
And here's Daddy.
Inosuke!
Oh God! I saw the face. Oh God! No! No!
Don't you come near my family! Stay away from them!
Stitch, what are you doing here?
I'm leaving the rest to you, Father.
Water breathing, second form! Water wheel!
You know. So yeah, Paper. Mom and brother are dead. Sister and dad are now here to kick some ass.
Okay then. So older brother was the freaky ass. You know what? No. No.
He was the reverse man spider.
Yeah, I just don't want to think about him. He just unnerves me greatly. So real quick, I did look it up. Quick character shout out because I need to take my mind off the spider thing before we get to the ratings, or this episode's gonna suffer big time. Yes, it is Derek Stephen Prince, and yes, he was Ken Ichijoji in Digimon 02, but not only that, Fame, Gao, and others, he was Elgar in Power Rangers Turbo.
Kind of funny since I started watching that on DVD recently.
Also, in other Digimon, he was Demi-Devimon and Piedmon in Adventure, Impmon and Beelzemon in Tamers, Grumblemon, Dynasmon, and Gigasmon in Frontier.
Oh damn.
This one is these two are personally for me. Mondo from Moncoli Knights and Professor Parasite from Shinzo.
And if memory serves, didn't he also do one of the kids in Cross Wars or Fusion?
I couldn't tell. I didn't recognize. I'm not a Fusion fan. I didn't recognize it, so I didn't grab it for this shout out. But maybe if we tackle it, we'll bring it up then. But he played Phantom and Mare, which Gao just recently got to check out as far as the dub reached. And he's Uryu in Bleach. And these last two are for Fame because one, Fame's a big fan of this, and the other, Fame is a really big fan of this. So he's Vexen in Kingdom Hearts.
No, wait, hold on. Oh my god, no wonder I hated this. He's number 4, Vexen, the chilly academic of Organization 13, the scientist of the group, and one of my most hated, most annoying, most downright despicable and dastardly and diabolical boss fights in all of Kingdom Hearts data battles.
Fair enough. Maybe this one will make you feel better. I don't know, because this could be a character you hate. In JoJo, he's apparently a character called Iggy.
Iggy? Wait. Hold on. Jojo. Iggy? You said his name is Iggy?
Iggy, Iggy.
He's the
Like
dog! He's the good boy! He's Iggy the dog! Oh my god, he's... He's Iggy the dog. But he's also Vexen. He's also Ken. And I hate Ken. And I hate Vexen. But I love Iggy because he's a sassy little shit of a dog. But I hate Vexen because his boss fight gave me so much post-traumatic stress disorder every time I went in to fight this son of a And then Ken's just a Ken, Vexen, Iggy. Ken, Vexen, Iggy. Oh.
I mean, he is also Elgar from Turbo too, so...
Yeah, that too. I hate that too. So that's 3-1. That's not good. That's not a good score. That is not a good score.
Yeah, and I just double checked with the character I mentioned. He did do that role, which is honestly kind of neutral in my book, so it doesn't really help one way or the other.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed one. He's also Shino from Naruto.
Okay, that's 3-2. That's Paper, look! In another series, he plays a bug boy.
Yeah, who does kill a spider, so...
The irony. Irony.
So, thank you, Derek, Stephen Prince. I grew up watching Moncoli Nights, so I heard your voice like almost every Saturday morning, so when they shifted it to others, I loved Mondo. Piedmon was one of the most threatening Dark Masters, and all of his powers, all his shenanigans. Impmon and Beelzemon and Tamers, obviously. I know of one particular rabbit that definitely gets all Twitter-pated because of you. And while some people don't like Grumblemon and Gigasmon, I personally do. I felt that they were the most interesting of the four generals. It just kind of sucks that he kind of got the first evil general of the Precure treatment, that he gets shafted the fastest, even though like Ranamon was clearly far weaker than he actually was. And Arbamon was no. I like the element of wood, but good lord, I did not like Arbamon. Or like, I liked his beast form, which when we cover Beat Break, I will bring up. I wish Rose had that spirit, because I felt it would have been better, because she's like Beauty and the Beast, and she would have actually had like a more powerful creature, and that it just like shifted its size based on how much E-Pulse it had. So yeah, it is what it is. But thank you, Derek, Stephen Prince, for all the voices. You actually were in a lot of Disgaea games, either as the narrator or otherwise. I love Disgaea. I actually even have some of the Disgaea manga. I love it so much. I love the Disgaea anime. I love the games. Thank you for bringing life to those characters, and we can continue.
Combined junior and senior high school.
Tales of a
Again?
Demon Slayer Academy.
Oh, here we go.
Prefect's day starts early. I'd quit, but there's one thing keeping me going, and that's checking the dress code. I can admire the girls
Yeah,
all
I
I
saw
want
the
and not
Tamari
get yelled
demon
at.
in the background
Morning,
too.
Nezuko! Look, Hobo's looking cute today too, and the senpai is
God.
gorgeous. Oh, Mr. Tomioka, it's not what it looks like. I'm just doing a dress code check.
Before you start to critique people's clothing, go dye your hair.
But it's my natural color.
Next, episode 18. Forged
No, it's not.
Well, technically speaking, it now is.
Yeah. It used to be black, but now he's a blonde permanently.
That's fine. I can respect that. But let's be real. That doesn't mean it's still his natural color. There was still magically, even if like lightning is natural, there's still natural to me.
Paper, I think we might just be focusing too much on this random factoid in a one-off AU.
This is just a fun. I can tell you both right now. The school thing that happens at the end of these episodes is just an AU where it takes place for them more of a modern setting. No demon slaying, no none of that shit. It's just like a more modern slice of life school type shit.
And that's fine. Just throw in the clip from Fruits Baskets where Haru proves that his hair actually is natural.
Your hair is unacceptable, and you'll never convince me that's your natural color!
Impressive evidence.
But, okay. On to ratings. Obviously, I'm 100% sure Zenitsu's not gonna die. Either the demon doctor lady is gonna be summoned to cure him. Like, he's gonna be fine. Inosuke is feeling very much the bit of a stubborn jackass a little bit, and at the very least, just at least get some bandages on to apply pressure so you're not bleeding out endlessly. Like, Tanjiro was trying, but
Like trying to get a kid to put on his winter coat.
honestly, this episode had way too much skittering, creepy crawling factor. So for this episode, I'm going to actually give 2 ratings. In terms of an anime episode, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. In terms of horror, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Because this is the kind of horror that does make my skin crawl. It does leave me jeepers creepers. I do not like bugs. I really don't. Especially after like a recent incident. Just trust me, I'm not going to go into it. I really cannot stand like bugs in the house, bugs anywhere. And like, I know nature, life happens, bugs happen. These freaking things are unnatural as hell. And I'm usually fine with anime spiders when they try to make them cute. Joltik, fine. Garvantula, fine. Even Dewpider and the what's Dewpider's evolution?
Masquerade?
Giant spider thing?
Oh, no, a Wackwinid.
Thank you. And I like farming life in another world. The fluffy best boy Tabutan, love them. It's not necessary, like there's a way to do Arachne and
Arachne creatures.
Yeah, the everyday life with monster girls. Arachnera is one of my favorite characters. She's big into bondage. She gets drunk on coffee. She don't take shit from racist assholes.
Wait,
and
how do you
know
know what? I don't want to know.
Oh, spiders get drunk on caffeine.
Oh, so that's just a natural thing, not something the anime thought up.
Yeah, it's just like, just straight up. Coffee can get spiders drunk.
いやー、ハニーよく言ってくれたね。もう聞いててスカーッとしたね。あの子の家、めんどくさいんだよね。自分からホストファミリーとかに立候補するくせに、人一倍打たれ弱いからすぐくじけんのね。めんどくさいマゾって私嫌い。
There's other stuff that does it, which like affect spiders and like makes like a natural deterrent. And you can like Google that. Again, don't just put anything out, because if you have like other animals or children, you need to like always double check and cross-reference. But yeah, just randomly, coffee makes spiders drunk. Anytime you see Peter Parker drinking coffee, 50-50, maybe he gets his ass blasted. Who knows? But for an anime, I would not watch this episode again. I really don't want to watch this episode again. If we had to like bring Otaku or Dragon and Zero on and we all had to like sit down and watch it together, I would be opping the this episode in particular. Because there were too much of the creepies, there's too much of the crawlies. The older brother needed to die so much faster, and all of the little head figures. This was like something out of Resident Evil with the mother, because I think she was spider themed, if I remember correctly.
She was, and the Resident Evil he's talking about is Resident Evil 6 Biohazard, or when you're on the Baker plantation, you're meeting the family, and they're each mutating into horribly ugly, disease-ridden monsters that want to kill Ethan Winters. I speak from experience.
Yeah, I could not rewatch this. Even going back into it and knowing it's gonna happen, just the way it moved. Like, kudos to the animators. You guys did a great job, because I'm legit freaking terrified. But as a horror fan and a lover of, like, even, like, arachnophobia and some of the giant spider killer movies, like, I like Eight-Legged Freaks, I can go into something in a horror mood. I would watch this on Halloween when I'm intentionally trying to freak the freak out. So, yeah. 3 out of 5 for like an anime viewer, 5 out of 5 for a horror viewer. The reason why I wanted to split the difference is because horror in animation is kind of hard. Sometimes you can nail something with like a little bit of effects and it like stands out bigger. Other times there's scenes in like manga that capture the creepy and the eerie, but when they try to translate it into the animation, they botch it. Like, there's been like a major horror creator, and they have tried multiple times, from my understanding, to nail this person's works. And outside of like one episode of like a more recent production, nothing else really lands. Whatever he does, it takes a lot of budget to get right. I don't know what budget went for like Demon Slayer, but like even like the little CGI, because obviously I could tell when they were using CGI for the mass swarm of the little freaking doll baby head.
Well, I will tell you this much, Paper. When Tanjiro faces down the Hashira, the budget is gonna skyrocket.
Fair enough. It's still unnerving doing what they do. And I feel like that's kind of why certain creatures you can get away with using CGI for them, because you can make them uncanny enough to be scary. You can make them unnerving enough to be frightening. And in a way, them being CGI and everything else being animated makes them feel more unnatural. Now, that's not to say I've seen some messed up CGI. Let me be clear. I've seen some shows that clearly didn't have budget, and the animation, both in the hand-drawn and the CGI, both show it. So don't get me wrong there. Anime still need the budgets, but I'm just saying, there is a way that you can use CGI effectively to make stuff more horrifying and unnerving. But just so you guys know, these two don't have to do the double thing. I'm doing it for this episode because I wanted to give credit for the horror aspect of the episode, even if personally I freaking hate this episode. The only reason why it got the 3 points is because Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, and Zenitsu's backstory, which gave him a point, and him killing that freaking thing and roasting all the to death. But I'm passing the mic.
Yeah, this episode is downright awful if you have a severe case of arachnophobia. Trust me when I say, the only reason I wasn't freaking out is because I was looking forward to Zenitsu slicing off that head. Thank God he did. And may he rest in piss. Or in pieces, in this case. But yeah, this was a good episode, and I knew it would paint Zenitsu in a good light, because this gave a bit of his backstory, a callback to why he does the things he does, even though he knows for a fact he wants to be strong. He wants to be better, but he's just afraid. He does it better than you, Usopp. And for anybody who's an Usopp fan out there, no, I will not take it back. Zenitsu is better than Usopp. I would take Zenitsu on my pirate crew than Usopp. Thank you. I'll be taking no further questions. This was a 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 out of 5 for myself. Obviously, I'm not gonna do the horror thing or horror score like Paper did, partly because, especially compared to these two, I'm a bit of a newbie when it comes to horror movies, so by comparison, like King has mentioned, he stays away from horror, period. If the plot is interesting, I'll give it a shot. Full agreement with the Zenitsu over Usopp thing. With the Zenitsu, at least you know how to get him going. With Usopp, even after all this time, I still couldn't provide an exact answer.
Yeah,
and made it pretty clear that I'm not the biggest Zenitsu fan.
But with that out of the way, we got introduced to, well, mother and brother are dead, leaving father and sister the last ones to remain. And oh boy, as Paper saw, father, yeah, the males kind of got screwed over in this situation. They were ugly as
Yeah, I don't want to think about the spider. And I know that's the standard horror creature in Japan. The spider face, spider head-esque monstrosity. I just...
Yeah, it does get kind of grotesque. And if you think that's bad, Paper, wait till you meet the spider lower moon.
Are they freaky or are they humanoid like the sister and mother?
Don't answer that, Fame. Let him find out for himself. But for now, we bid
now
you
that's
adieu.
just mean. Mean.
No
Mean, I say.
I had no hand in this. This is all Gal's idea. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave your comment down below. What did you think of today's episode? Was Paper's fear justified? Were you as terrified hearing all the little chittering, chattering of the little spider legs going across the ground and everything else?
God.
We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. I gotta go invest in some bug spray.
Later, all.
Ciao, everybody.